Yo, what is going on everyone? It's your boy Manthus, and today I'm going to be dropping a guide on the fastest way to grind XP for the new Operation Frontier. Now, the old cheat code for fast XP was playing Manhunt because it provided 1000 XP every 5 minutes. But since that game mode is now gone, I'm going to be telling you all the best new way to grind experience. There are many game modes and options available for getting XP, so let me make sure that I inform all of you on the best ways to get XP. But before we hop into this video, if you could please like and sub because I'm currently on the road to 10k and I need your help to hit this goal. Now let's hop into this video. So first let's talk about the main ways to get XP in game. First, you get XP through playing any of the quick game modes. Secondly, you have daily missions which reward 3000 XP, and finally you have weekly missions which will reward a lot more XP if you complete 15 missions in a week. Now that I know all the ways to get XP, let me walk you through the best ways to get XP. The first thing you should do when you get on is check your missions and complete them in a team deathmatch. Now if you can complete all your missions before the timer reaches 5 minutes, then you should leave because it's really not worth it to stay in the room as you can be getting XP faster in other game modes. Once you finish your missions, you should just leave them as completed. Do not collect the XP from them or anything because you want to wait until you're ready to get off before you collect those rewards. I'm going to be explaining more later why you should wait, but for now just leave them as completed. Do not actually collect the XP for those. Now that you've completed the missions, you might be wondering which game mode should you be hopping on as the best for getting XP. Well, let me break it down for you real quick. Team Deathmatch gives 800 if you lose and 1000 if you win. Quick Defuse gives 1400 if you lose and 1750 if you win. And then Elimination gives 1500 if you lose and 1875 if you win. Now, out of all the game modes, Elimination does obviously give the most XP besides Ranked. Obviously, I'm excluding Ranked from this because it is not worth it for grinding XP. You do get, I believe, 2200 or 2600, something like that. But you have to factor in things like search times, just the fact that ranks are way longer. They can be like 30 to 40 minutes sometimes. So Ranked is definitely not worth it for grinding XP, where I'm just excluding that completely. But as of right now, Elimination is the best game mode as far as XP for the amount of time. Now, the best way to play Elimination is to try and play with a party of 3 or at least 2 because it's better than getting some random people on your team that don't know what they're doing. It shouldn't be that hard to get a party even if you have no friends or anything like that. You could probably just find some people by playing the game. It's not that hard, trust me. Now, I did a few games, and including the wait time between the games and watching ads in between each game, I was able to complete 5 games in 40 minutes. And that's including watching ads and waiting for lobbies to fill up and everything. Which means on average, I was going through a full Elimination game mode about 8 minutes each. Now let me explain how you should play Elimination so that you're ending the games as quick as possible so you can get XP as fast as possible. Now, this is why I emphasize you should have a party of 2 or 3, because whenever you're playing Elimination, your main goal is to try and end the rounds as fast as possible. Now, most of the time your opponents will probably be camping or something like this, so the best thing you can do is just try and push out at the start of every round. If you run out and you push your opponents, then the rounds are going to end a lot quicker. On Overhaul, it's best to run along these upper parts, either on this plane wing or on this little railing thing up here. On Impasse, you want to push these side bridges, and then on Warehouse, you want to try and push over on the sides. More specifically, also, you'll have better luck if you push the side opposite the window because there's a lot more cover pushing from this side. You don't have to deal with the head glitch. You have to realize that this is all about speed, and in Elimination, if you just camp the whole time, you won't get fast XP, so by running up and getting aggressive, you can end the rounds quicker. Now, I think the best weapon to use for this game mode is the Scar H, because its scope is really good for killing people off head glitches, especially if you're playing on Warehouse or Impasse. In general though, the scope is just great all around if you need to try and tap people off head glitches. It's also pretty accurate if you're scoped in while you're running and pushing up, so you can be running and gunning while scoped in with the Scar and still be pretty accurate. So it's a very nice well-rounded weapon for playing aggressively and also for dealing with campers. You also have to realize that if you play a sweaty party, which it will happen occasionally, you actually have to get aggressive even if you think you're going to lose. Since Elimination doesn't have a timer, you have to be aware of how long you're spending in the game. And if you camp the whole time, it's not good because you're going to be wasting a lot of time just sitting there sweating it out. And in all honesty, you only get a bonus 375 XP for winning. So sometimes if your opponents are too scared to push and they're just playing very scared, it might be worth it to just push up and try and end the game faster anyways, because you will get the XP a lot quicker versus camping and making the games last twice as long. After your elimination game mode is done, as you can see from the screenshot, you're going to get 1500 for the game alone. You'll get an extra 375 XP if you win, a bonus 150 XP if you're the top frag, and then if you watch an ad on top of this, it will give an extra 500 XP. But even without the ad, I still would have gotten a little over 2000 XP from the game, and if you do watch the ad, it adds up to like 2500 XP. Now just imagine how this will work in double XP mode if it does return in the future, because elimination would be straight up broken for XP grind, and I can see why Critical Ops is trying to make people want to play elimination. It's not a very popular game mode, so they're trying to give it better rewards so that people will start playing it more often. Now, do you remember how I said don't claim your missions yet? Well, this is the part where you do that. Once you're ready to get off, you should now watch ads for each of your missions, because if you watch ads for all 4 games, you will get an additional 3000 XP from all 4 ads combined. Now, the reason I say you should wait until you're ready to get off is because this way you won't be bored watching the ads. If you're trying to play the game and you just watch the ads before you start playing, you might get more bored and more, lose more motivation to keep grinding. And don't worry if you forget to watch the ads before you get off, because even if the missions run out, you can still watch the ads the next time you get on. And once you do, your new daily missions will be replaced by the old ones. So let's say you only get online for 1 hour a day and you spend the first 5 minutes doing your missions and getting a party ready or something, and then you play for about 50 minutes and then finish off by watching your ads for daily XP. This would mean you would get 15,000 XP from the missions, and from your gameplay, you would probably get another 12,000 to 15,000 depending on how quickly the games end and stuff like that. Meaning you can easily get over 25,000 XP per game by only playing for 1 hour. If you play for a longer period of time, like 2 hours, then you can easily get 40,000 or more XP per day. And especially if there's a double XP weekend, this turns into 80,000 or more XP just from 2 hours of gameplay. So it should be very easy to complete the pass if you play elimination. If you found this XP guide to be useful, then please leave a comment, because elimination is really an underrated game mode for fast and easy experience. If you made it this far, then please leave a like and sub to the channel, because I'm trying to hit 10k subs by the end of the year, and I really need your help to do that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.